From Target Field in Minneapolis, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do we have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now it's going to be Parker Meadows. And that is out of play.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Fought off foul. Misses inside. 1-2 the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. Run away on the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Late swing, foul to the left. Green leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lopez picks over. Green dives back in safely. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a 1-2 again. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hammered, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 8.
And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
First and second, 2 down. Gone and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. The Twins coming up, no score. Back in Minnesota. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tarek Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Bottom of the first. This is Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting second.
Take a look at the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now Bader up to the plate. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Out to center. Meadows squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Carlos Correa. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Green going after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Colt Keith.
Number 33, Colt Keith.
Keith measures 6 feet 2 inches, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. The 0-1. Foul ball there. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. That one ripped left field. Bader ranging back, and that one's gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 1-0.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Jake Rogers, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering upstairs. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Out towards right center field. Buxton sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's two down. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. That one's in there. Strike one. Just missed. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the top of the second. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. That one 95 to finish him off. Detroit draws first blood on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at target field, here's Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
No balls. One strike.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here's Royce Lewis. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. That's a little bit low. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
On to the third inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Lopez back to work. And there's a foul ball. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Riley Green. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one almost got him. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Lifted in the air down the left side, and a base hit right there.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Carpenter.
Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And he's already singled in this game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
1 ball,
Green
1
off
strike.
of first with 2 away. Foul ball. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. That one the other way, and there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
The right fielder, number 8.
And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Strike on the inside corner. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Tigers strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Ty France. Just missed. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Ground ball left side. Foul. And that's just foul.
Let's go, Ty.
That's in there. And now 2-2. And there's a ball. On the ground to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting it, the second baseman, Brooks Lee.
Brooks Lee will hit next. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. Jeffers started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Twins retired in short order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith.
Number 33, Colt Keith.
First
No,
offering, and
down.
it just misses.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now
That's a
2-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the
balls,
next arm
1
before
strike.
an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Full count.
Good job to fight that one off. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count, 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jace Young. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That
Ball.
misses the zone. And 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Correa. Over to first. Out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Fly to center his first time. Just
No, that's
missed.
the ball.
Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And
Ball
that's
2.
down and away.
2-2. Ball 3. Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a
Up next
very
for the
aggressive
Tigers,
secondary
the
lead. So
shortstop,
ball down the
Trey
line or into the gap
Sweeney.
will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Sweeney,
Ball.
the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No.
Rogers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside, just missed.
Rio.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner
Now
into
batting,
scoring
the
position,
center
and a
fielder,
chance for this
Parker
offense to add on to their lead.
Meadows.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And
Ball
1-2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. And midway in the 4th, it's the Tigers 1 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Willie Castro. And that is out of play. That one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
Ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third. And that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Bader stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The Twins down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now Correa up to hit. Fly to left his first time. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Correa.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He muscles that one out of here. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 down, Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
1
That
ball.
pitch started
2 strikes.
in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Now
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. Wallner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The changeup missing. And that's ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Swing at a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next pitch misses inside. And now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Wallner around third. The relay to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And they lead by 2. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Ty France. And that's off the inside edge.
1 ball,
1-0.
no strike.
And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Drilled out towards left center field. Meadows sizing this one up. He's got it. That is the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We've played 4. It's the Twins 3 and the Tigers 1. Back in Minnesota. Now the number 2 hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Danny Coulombe warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Tonkin also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Right through there, got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Next to hit, Riley Green. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Green, an all-star a season ago, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. The 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fair ball.
That's back-to-back singles
Now
for him.
the
He
designated
smashed
hitter,
that ball the
Gary
other way and kept it fair down the third base line. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. He's 2 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next
That's
pitch
the
is
ball.
downstairs.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Outside low, and a full count now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bader sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling digs in now. Swings and misses. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Next offering is down low.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Walner on the move to the gap. And that is that. Tigers leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
Brooks Lee.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
No balls. 1 strike.
Now one missed.
That's a good pitch there.
1 ball.
Really had
1
some
strike.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Caught and missed, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching,
Now
is
batting,
getting ahead in the
catcher.
count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the
1-2.
changeup with that arm action.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Now batting,
Next is the
designated
DH,
hitter,
a switch
Willie
hitter, Willie Castro.
Castro.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Gonna count 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the third time today. Down go the Twins in order, but they still lead it 3-1. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Danny Coulombe.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Coulombe.
Keith, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Sands also throwing. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, the third baseman, Jace Young.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a miss.
No ball.
The Twins holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And a foul ball. He goes down looking.
The catcher, number 34.
Jake Rogers getting ready to hit. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
And now the count is even. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Trey Sweeney, the next to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. You 0-1 now. Swinging a foul out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Rogers off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. In the air, left field. Bader should have it. And that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 3 and the Tigers 1. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Twins, Harrison Bader. Skubal back to work. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Holton, a left-hander, also throwing. And there's a ball. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. And that one missing low. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Tarik Skubal won't go any further, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back. Tommy Kahnle takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Slice down the right side.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now 1-1. And it's fouled away. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And Correa retired.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Gets under it and pops it up. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, Matt.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That
Ball.
misses, and that's ball 1.
1-2.
And that's too high. Next pitch is outside. Royce Lewis in the on-deck circle for the Twins. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Lewis lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's going to be Ty France. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Young zips it across, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jorge Alcala.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So digging in, Parker Meadows. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And another ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Here's Gleyber Torres. First
Ball
pitch
one.
just misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And the 1-0. Fought off foul. Man at second. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good
Ball
take
2.
by Torres.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Meadows leads off second with nobody out. Comes the 2-2. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Green stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Just missing there. And that's ball 2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Kerry Carpenter. On the ground right side. Off balance feed, there's one. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Johnny Brebbia.
John Brebbia.
And now, Brooks Lee, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Brooks Lee.
The wind and the pitch. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Down the line. And that drops foul. And that just misses.
Ball.
Center field, Meadows. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan
Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one. 1-1.
High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into
Up
his
next for
highest
the Twins,
gear and go a long
the
way to
designated
track that
hitter,
one down.
Willie
Nothing better than that. You feel like a
Castro.
wide receiver playing football.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Willie Castro. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Up the middle. The throw to first.
He's out.
Inning over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They lead it 6-2.
Now
Welcome
pitching
back,
for
and
the
a new arm on the
Twins,
mound to start the 8th.
number
Brock
61.
Stewart.
They know that he can get
Wow.
a right-hander out, but
Good
he's in
work.
position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Matt
Leading
Vierling
off for
up
the
now for the
Tigers, the right
Tigers.
fielder,
0
number
for
8,
3 in this
Matt
one.
Vierling.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes. Ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Buxton hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He
Now
saved
batting,
extra bases
the
for
first
sure.
baseman,
If the pitcher's
Cole
his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Keith in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Young
Ball
stands
down.
in here, takes ball 1 low. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's too low. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to
Full
it.
count.
That's outside. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
The
Hitter
catcher,
didn't
number
offer at it.
34,
Now he has somebody
Jake
to worry about over at
Rogers.
first.
So a man at first. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Into the second deck it goes, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brock Stewart departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
on the mound now for the Twins, Griffin Jax.
22.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 outs, nobody on. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. The shortstop takes the ball. Jax, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Two outs. Action in the pen down there. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Tonka getting loose as well. Two down, nobody on. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-5.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Parker Meadows will hit next. There's the strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 1 up.
Foul ball there.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-5. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Target Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So here's Bader now. Ball 1 there. Movement in the bullpen. Will Vest up and loosening in the pen. Foley, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. And there's a foul ball. And a breaking ball misses outside. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Oh, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called 3rd strike.
Carlos Correa digs in now. Just missed. The 1-0. And that one is inside. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. To first,
He's out.
2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Right through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders
0-2.
to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's out to center field. Meadows settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for the
Yohan
Twins,
Duran on to try and close it
number
out.
59.
I think closer has to be
Come
one of the
on.
toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The second
Well,
baseman,
one-run
Gleyber
game. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. In for a strike. 0-1. In there at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the
Riley.
closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Green in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky and a really unfortunate time right there.
So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.